What if I told you LeBron James doesn't make impossible passes because of talent alone? Everybody points to his strength, his athleticism, his court vision like it's some kind of superpower he was just born with. But here's the truth. His greatest passing weapon isn't any of that. It's a simple habit he does before he even touches the basketball. And here's the crazy part. This habit has nothing to do with height, arm strength, or elite athleticism. It's something a 12-year-old point guard and a grown adult in a rec league can both start doing tomorrow. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly what that habit is, break down the actual passing techniques that make him so dangerous, and reveal the trick most players completely ignore, the one that turns a good passer into someone who genuinely controls the defense. Let's get into it.
Sean Williams. What a pass by James to dance here! Oh!
Let's clear something up first. LeBron's passing isn't about highlight reel, no look, behind the back stuff. That's not what makes him dangerous. What makes him dangerous is court vision, basketball IQ, patience, and the ability to read a defense in real time. Watch him in transition or in the half court and you'll notice he's rarely surprised. He already knows where the help defender is coming from. He already knows which teammate is a step away from being open. He's not reacting to the defense. He's already 2 steps ahead of it. That's leadership on the floor, and it's why teammates trust him with the ball in chaotic moments. He creates easy looks, not circus passes. And that easy, low-risk decision-making is exactly what we're going to break down.
Back inside basket! What a play! James his IQ for the game.
Here's LeBron's biggest habit, and it's one almost nobody teaches young players. He scans the court before he catches the ball. Most players catch first, then look around to figure out what to do. LeBron flips that order. While the ball is still in the air on its way to him, his eyes are already sweeping the floor. Where's the help defender? Where are my teammates who's about to rotate? By the time the ball actually touches his hands, he's already made half his decision. That's why his passes look instant.
So give him 5 boards. No look. Thompson inside. The clinic continues.
He's not thinking in that moment. He already thought 2 seconds ago. Try this drill, the scan before catch drill. Have a partner pass you the ball from different spots. Before you catch it, call out loud where 2 specific teammates or defenders are on the floor. It sounds simple, but it forces your eyes to work before your hands do, which is exactly the habit we're building. So now that you know he's reading the floor before the catch, let's talk about what he actually does with the ball once it's in his hands.
As I've said, alters can be better than blocks. Caruso, reverse layup, and what a pass! Oh, that was
LeBron has the full toolkit. Skip passes, bounce passes, pocket passes, drive and kicks, and yes, the occasional no-look. But here's the part people miss. He almost never picks the flashiest option. He picks the safest one that still gets the job done. A pocket pass on a pick and roll is thrown low and firm so it can't get deflected.
nice pass, LeBron!
A skip pass across the court is used only when the defense has fully committed to one side, not just because it looks impressive.
Takeaways. James off the screen, fires to Russell, an open 3.
A drive and kick is delivered right as the defender's momentum is already moving away from the target.
James to the basket, whips it out to Love, 3-pointer!
The common mistake young players make is forcing the difficult pass because it feels more exciting. The no-look, the behind the back, when a simple chest pass would have been just as effective and way less risky. LeBron's rule is basically the flashiest pass is the last option, not the first one. That's the technique, but technique alone doesn't explain how he consistently finds the open man before the defense even reacts. And that's because of what he's actually watching.
Because they'll get the switch and you'll have the mismatch.
Well, they've run that play successfully a bunch of times tonight.
Here's a mental shift that changes everything. LeBron isn't watching his teammates as much as you'd think. He's watching the defenders. He reads which defender is cheating toward help, which one's weight is leaning the wrong direction, which one just took their eyes off their man for a split second. He also uses his eyes to manipulate defenders, looking one direction to freeze a defender, then delivering the pass somewhere else entirely. He knows when not to pass just as much as when to pass. If the defender hasn't committed yet, forcing the pass just gives up a live ball turnover. Patience is the difference between an assist and a steal going the other way. Once you start watching defenders instead of just your teammates, you start to see passing lanes that used to look closed open up on their own, and that leads directly into the next piece: pace. LeBron rarely looks rushed. even in a fast break. That's not because the game is slow for him. It's because he plays at his own pace on purpose.
Touchdown, Spanish style from LeBron James.
He creates the advantage first, drawing a defender, forcing a rotation, collapsing the paint, and only passes once that advantage clearly exists. He understands spacing, meaning he knows exactly which teammate's spot on the floor turns a good look into a great one. And above all, he trusts his teammates enough to actually deliver the ball instead of hesitating.
Carroll tries to draw the offensive foul. Nice pass again, and Thompson the finish.
Picture a simple game example. He drives into the paint. Two defenders commit to stop him, and now there's a wide open shooter in the corner. That openness didn't happen by accident. LeBron's drive manufactured it on purpose before the pass was ever thrown. Now here's where it all comes together, because everything we've covered so far leads to the one trick most players completely overlook. So here's the payoff. LeBron's greatest passing trick isn't the pass itself. It's manipulating the defense before he ever throws the ball. He looks off a defender to freeze them in place. He attacks one defender specifically to free up a teammate somewhere else entirely. He draws a double team on purpose, knowing it leaves someone else wide open. He's not finding passing lanes that already exist. He's creating them, one step ahead of where the defense currently is. That's the real difference between a good passer and an elite one.
6. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
Good passers react to what the defense gives them. Elite passers make decisions that force the defense into giving something up. LeBron doesn't wait for the defense to make a mistake. He engineers the mistake.
Inside, a bullet pass, James with his 5th assist.
Here's your 20-minute passing workout, broken into 4 5-minute blocks. Screenshot this and add this to your workout. Here's your challenge for your very next game. Don't focus on getting assists. Focus on making the right basketball decision every single time you touch the ball. Watch how much easier the game becomes, not just for you, but for your entire team. Now it's your turn. The next time you step on the court, don't just pass the ball. Control the defense like LeBron. If you learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe for more NBA skill breakdowns, and let me know in the comments, which NBA player's signature skill should we break down next? Your suggestion might be featured in our next video. See you in the next one.